Good morning guys, it's Lara. Thanks for watching and welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be vlogging, and if you want to know what's gonna happen today, then please keep watching. It is extremely early today. You don't even want to know what time it is, but I have a very important appointment. I am on my way to hand in my citizenship application. That's why I had to get up so early. And then I have a few more errands. One of them is gonna be going to LUSH, so I'm gonna take you with me. So I am sitting right now in a cafe downstairs in the building where I handed in my citizenship application. They told me I have to wait for up to 2 hours and then they will call me back and we go through everything. They tell me if there's anything else I have to bring. So right now in the cafe I bought this iced tea. It's some organic iced tea, red berry. It's actually very delicious, and since they don't have anything vegan, I just bought 2 bananas and that's what I'm gonna eat. And I'm also going through my folder because when I took all the stuff out for the lady, it was kind of not always possible to file everything nicely in the originals that I keep. So I am doing this now and then I'm gonna read my book. Back at home to this little guy. Hi, Hecky Bear. Have you been sleepy? Did you sleep all the time? Oh, that's your little sleepy puppy. Hello. Good morning. Hello, Hecky Bear. Oh. Alright guys, so today I officially handed in my citizenship application, which is for me personally a huge step. I am absolutely excited. Now this is the folder. It got considerably thinner because now it contains only the originals. The copies have been officially filed and now they will be transferred to the supervisor of the lady who was my handler so far. They will do a background check and they will also send to me a letter with some additional information and possibly also a list of documents that they will want me to send in addition to what I already handed in. Then they gave me these 2 folders. That's a summary of the history of Austria and of Vienna, because Vienna is not only the capital but it's also one of the Austrian states. So I have to learn all this, and on 15th of May I'll have my history test which I have to pass. And once they will be done with any background checks and once they will receive all the documents that they will want me to send additionally, and once I passed my history test, then I should become an Austrian citizen. But I don't know how long this is gonna take. It will depend on what they will want, because if they will want also the tax return from last year, that will take a while because I haven't started with the taxes yet for last year. But I don't think that should be a problem, so hopefully either this or next year I will get the Austrian passport. And now a little LUSH haul and a little drugstore haul. So I bought actually only 3 items at LUSH because whenever I go there I make a list and I really stick to the list, because LUSH can be a pretty expensive situation if you just go and buy whatever smells good, because everything smells good there. So I bought R&B, which is a hair lotion for the ends. It's wonderful. I've been using this for so many years now, and that's exactly the product that keeps my ends nice,
So even though I used to be bleaching my hair last year, I had to cut my hair only once because the ends were in such a great condition. And it smells wonderful. It smells like jasmine and oranges. Definitely one of my favorite Lush products. Then I also bought these mouthwash tabs. We have a concentrate at home that we use on daily basis, but these are wonderful for traveling, and since Jack is traveling quite often, usually to the States, these are wonderful to have with him. And then I bought our favorite solid shampoo, which is Scenic. So it's the one that has sea salt in it, so if you are looking for a good silicone-free shampoo that gives your hair a little bit body, that's the one for you. And it smells heavenly. It smells like vacation, the beach, something also a little bit citrusy, but whenever I smell it, I feel like I'm somewhere, I don't know, Hawaii or French Riviera. It's my favorite shampoo of all times. And then I went to the drugstore. I actually went there only for toilet paper and sponges, but they had some products from the brand Vandini on sale, and Vandini is also a brand I like a lot. They have cruelty-free and vegan products, and there is a perfume that's called Sensual. It's a wonderful, spicy, warm perfume that I like wearing in usually winter and fall. And they had the body lotion and the hand lotion from the same product line on sale. So I paid, instead of €5.15, €2.55 for their body lotion, and I paid $1.95 for the hand lotion instead of for $3.15. So these are the two products I brought from the drugstore. The day is getting better as we speak. I just talked to Jack on the phone. He is still in Swing Kitchen, which is the vegan diner where he went with his friend. And he was actually about to order when I called him. So he's gonna bring me lunch. He's gonna bring me the Swing Kitchen burger with sweet potato fries and tiramisu and almond tart, because I earned it today with getting up so freaking early. So that's gonna be my lunch. I'm so happy about that because I kind of don't feel like cooking right now. Oh, and by the way, I did a review on Swing Kitchen, so if you missed that video, I will link it down below. Well, you can tell your husband loves you when he brings you this yumminess. So this is the Swing Kitchen burger with sweet potato fries, and this is the almond tart and their famous tiramisu, and that's gonna be my lunch. Hacky Bear and I came home. It is actually only 4 o'clock, but I'm already super tired. Honestly, at this point, there is nothing I wish for more than to lay down and sleep at least for an hour. But recently, I've been awake every single night for at least 1 hour, so I think it's actually good that I got up so early today. So I'm just gonna hold through, and I will be super wiped out in the evening, and hopefully I will sleep through the entire night tonight. So I decided to be outside a little bit with Hacky Bear, you know, to get some fresh air. And look what I found. They're so beautiful. And there's a first blossom in our neighbor's yard. Hercules looks super happy over there. He's so cute. You wanna go home? So yesterday I made energy balls because the friend that Jack met today for lunch had his birthday, and I told Jack it would be a nice idea to bring him a mason jar full of energy balls. And while I was at it, I kind of went overboard and I made many more. They are so delicious and so easy to make. So I posted not so long ago on Instagram a recipe for these, so I will link it down below. By the way, this is our avocado plant. I just tried to sprout an avocado pit, and this is how big it got. It took quite a long time. It's been definitely over a month, but I think now it's even time to plant it finally. It looks amazing. I love our windowsill in the kitchen. I just love having so many plants there, and even though there are so many of them and there are quite a few other knickknacks standing there, for me personally it doesn't feel too busy. And I finally repotted the 3 cacti that we have. So I have 2 here
And then there is one tall one here. They used to be in small pots like these. I bought them at IKEA, but they have grown so much over the last years, and it was clear that they needed more dirt and more space, so I finally bought these bigger pots, and it looks like they are so much happier. I actually feel like they have grown even since I repotted them. I spontaneously decided to have a little me time, so I'm gonna take a bath and have a facial mask. So I have here the Bath Foam Winterberry Melody by Treacle Moon, and this is a drugstore brand facial mask with charcoal. So I'm applying the facial mask simply with my fingers. It's a peel-off mask. I like having a little bit thicker layer. I find it easier to peel off, but obviously it takes a little bit longer to dry. But I don't mind, I have time enough. I want to read at least one chapter of my book in the bathtub. Oh, and before I started applying the mask, I washed my face, as always, with a facial soap called Cold Face. That's from LUSH. It's been my favorite for at least 6 years now, and I don't intend on switching to any other product because I like it so much, so it's kind of my all-time favorite. Well, this is not necessarily the most attractive look, rather scary, but that's okay. We'll have our fun with that. Oh, and by the way, this is my natural hair color. Now the hair has grown out enough so that we can actually see it. So here it is, it's auburn. And I had no idea how it looked like anymore because the last time that I have seen my natural hair color was probably when I was 16 or something like that. And I'm very happy that I have decided to grow it out because I actually like it. I remember my hair being a little bit lighter than that, but that's not such a big surprise because usually hair gets a bit darker as you get older. I'm all sweaty from the bathtub, but it was such a wonderful time. It always helps me to relax, and I really enjoy taking a bath a lot. But that's something I usually do only during fall and winter, and as it gets warmer, I know pretty soon I will stop having the desire for it, so I might as well enjoy myself as long as it's cold. And now it's 5:30. I think it's a good time to start transferring all these clips to my laptop, and I will at least start a little bit with the editing of today's vlog. I should also mention that this color that I have on the parts of my hair that used to be chemically treated, that's still Purple Haze from Manic Panic, in case you were wondering. It is washed out quite a lot, but it's still a nice shade. I love how it washes out. I loved every single stage so far. It took me 16 washes to get to this shade, and I estimate that it will take at least 7 more washes until it will be completely gone. I'm still documenting the process after every single hair wash, so there will be a video in future, but it just takes time. And in case you're new here, if you want to know how I dyed my hair with the shade Purple Haze and how it looked like when it was fresh, I will link the video down below. One more update. I bought Jack this lantern before Christmas, and he had the idea to mount it on the wall, so he bought this hook for the lantern, and I just find it so pretty, so that's a new piece we got ourselves for our home. My plans for tonight are very simple, so I will be editing a little bit. I will probably also make the thumbnail for this video, and I will write a few entries into my bullet journal, and by then Jack should be back at home from the office. We'll have dinner. I still have half of the burger that he brought me from Swing Kitchen. I can't ever finish them, they are so big, so that's what I'm gonna have. And I promised Jack that I will make tofu scramble for him, and then we will watch Supernatural, because that's the show that we are watching currently, and that will be it. So I think it's a good place to say goodbye. So thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and see you soon. Bye!